okay? Ha ha ha. You know what I mean? It's cute. It's simple. We're going to go through it step by step. So I want you to draw with me as we do this, okay? So let's get started. And by the way, even if you're a beginner, if you've never drawn, you will be able to draw this, all right? So just have a fun. So right here, we're going to start with a kind of a slanted line. It's going to be for the top of Godzilla's head. Just like a slanted line. He's going to be turned that way a little bit. Okay? We're going to curve down just a little bit. Nothing wild. Okay? We're going to go over here to the front of that curve. We're going to pull a line across like so. We're going to go into his snout now, okay? Right along there. Cross. Angle downward. In. So it's kind of like a little marshmallowy thing. It's his snout. It's kind of sticking up in the air. All right. So this line right here, right? From here, we're going to draw a curve like so. That's going to be his eye closed, because when you laugh, your eye is pretty much closed. By the way, all of this stuff, like I said, you just want it to be close enough. It doesn't have to be exact. We're not computers. It's not a big deal. It's just having fun. A line right here. Maybe starting right here. That's going to be for the open portion of his mouth. Okay. Pull down right there on the edge of his mouth. Back here. And pull in. So that's not entirely his mouth, right? We're pulling that back. It's just that we're going to draw a straight line right here, okay? Right there. Because it's got that skin flap that a lot of lizards have when they open their mouth. Dinosaurs had it as well, probably. So we're going to go right there, and we're going to find the back portion of the mouth over here. Down right here. Line underneath. Curve downward a bit. Line underneath there. Curve right here. So the mouth has teeth, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go in here now. We're going to draw teeth, moderately sized right here, because for his proportion, Godzilla was never big on, I don't know how to say this, like it was, his teeth were never huge in comparison to his head proportionally. Obviously they're huge in general, but proportional to the rest of his body, he was never like gigantic. And then we'll put some out here, and all they are is simple triangle shapes. There's nothing really amazing about it. Over here at the front for the nostril, down right there. And then over here, the other nostril's coming around the corner there. We could just draw like a line over there. Okay. Down right here for the lower jaw. Curve underneath. Back of the jaw right here. And by the way, if you like Godzilla and you're doing this, go check out the Gumroad we have. You can see it in the link. I'm not going to put it in the bio probably. Sorry, in the description, but it is in the bio. Go to the main page. It's a free Godzilla drawing booklet. Go check that out. There's a lot of good stuff on there. So curve right here at the back of the jaw. Line underneath. Up. There we go. Line over here. Line underneath. Down. Right here. And his neck gets bigger as it goes down. Right? Big part of the Godzilla look. Now we want his arm kind of up over here. Okay. Out right here, in. Out right here, in for the claws of the hand. Curve underneath. Line over here. And then we got the thumb on this side right there. And line right there. And curve over here. Right, that's how the rest of his arm. He's kind of sticking his hand up like, ha ha ha, right? Good, good, good. Line down for the pit of the neck. What are we missing? We are missing the spikes on his back. So over here now we're going to see one spike right there. Line over here. There you go. Line over here. And it's one behind the other, right? These spikes kind of go down. It's like little mountains. It doesn't really matter how many you do, but just as long as they're kind of cascading down like that. Let's go over here. Angle, angle, angle right there for kind of his gills. Line underneath. His other arm on the far side. Wait, do you want to learn how to draw anything as a cute character? Maybe you want to draw a family member as a cute character. I created a free guide for you. This free guide is basically something that I felt like I needed. I know for me in the past, when I was learning how to draw cute, I thought, oh, this is going to be very simple, right? It looks simple, but every time I drew it, it's like the head was too big or too small or the eyes were kind of off. Something felt weird about it, and I didn't really know what it was. This guide kind of fixes all that for you, so you don't have to go through the years of, messing up like I did. It's a 15-page guide, and it's entirely visual aids. It shows you little graphs on what is like cute, and then you can make it cuter. We compare chibi style to normal cute style, and a lot of other information on how to draw the limbs and more so. If you want to pick this up, it's 100% free. It's literally the guide that I needed when I started. So that's pretty much what it is. Go down to the description, click the link, go over there, put your email in, and I'm going to send it to you right now. And you can be drawing cute characters pretty much in an hour from now. And something right here at the back of his ear would kind of help. And then we can draw like a curve line. You can always, I'm sorry, I forgot the most important thing. The lower teeth, which we did not put. I was like, what am I missing? That's funny. There you go. Line over here. Fill it in. Curve, curve. Right here, we draw these little curves. And it's going to replicate like scales. Just draw these little curves. And just kind of pepper them around. Line underneath there for the arm. Line over here. Line, line, line. Curve, curve. And then just kind of like little details like so. But then you see him right there throwing his head back, laughing. If you really want to overdo it, you can do that. Like literally, right? Ha ha ha. There you go. Anyways, I thought that one was really cute. Do me a favor, share the video if you can. It makes a huge difference. Huge difference. And I'll basically hit me up in the comments if you finish the video. Sit there. Let's start another drawing lesson. The next one's going to load. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.